Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Taranatha celebration. We will be starting with some prayers that Sheriff Gelmo will lead us in, so I'll just let her do that now.
So we'll just start with the short motivation prayers. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened, to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the virtuous merit created by practicing the Dharma, may I attain the state of Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened, to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the virtuous merit created by practicing the Dharma, may I attain the state of Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened, to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the virtuous merit created by practicing the Dharma, may I attain the state of Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and its causes. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all sentient beings never be separated from the bliss that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free of bias, attachment, and aversion. Reverently I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and make oceans of offerings, both real and visualized. May I purify my negative karmic seeds from the beginning of time, and rejoice in all the views of ordinary and extraordinary beings. May the enlightened ones remain until samsara ceases and turn the wheel of Dharma for us. May the virtues accumulated by all beings be dedicated towards attaining Buddhahood. Om Vajra Bhumi Ahum. The foundation is the pure golden earth. Om Vajra Reki Ahum. The universe is encircled by a great iron fence, and in the center is Mount Meru, the king of mountains. To the east is Lupagpo, to the south is Zambuling, to the north is Dramanyin, and to the west is Banlachot. The sun, moon, Rahu, and Kalagni, all things pleasing and prosperous within the world of humans and gods, complete and lacking nothing. All this wealth I offer with great devotion to my immaculate root and lineage lamas, and to the mandala of the Yidams, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Pratyekas, Shravikas, Dakinis, and all-seeing Dharma protectives. In particular, I make offerings to the brilliance of the sacred Lama, the glorious and supreme guide, requesting the profound advice of your liberating instructions. Out of compassion, accept this mandala for the sake of all beings, and having accepted this offering, please bless me. Guru idam ratna mandala kaniryatayami. We sincerely request the glorious one, the kind and compassionate one, the teachings of common and uncommon vehicles suitable for all beings. May we comprehend the Dharma in our minds and develop all Dharma qualities. By the sound of this great Dharma drum, may the sufferings of all sentient beings come to an end. And by this inconceivable good fortune, may these teachings be established and remain.
Okay, and to start our celebration for Taranatha, we will watch a recorded message from Rinpoche. Originally, we were going to have the empowerment this weekend. So we had an auspicious event on this auspicious day, which Rinpoche had requested we always schedule an auspicious event. And unfortunately, when I moved all the events, I did not remember to reschedule something. So the kindness of Rinpoche, he realized that last night, very late, and he recorded this for us because it's quite important that we all come together and do this practice. So I'm going to share his message now. Okay. Just a moment. Sorry, everyone. I'm just.
Yagrayar the Dripchina Nakoba, Kajan the Mamcho, Tuxamanche, Maonsangi Namki Tilish, Jamguna Taranatha Sorva. Hello everyone, old Dharma brothers and sisters. Today is a very, very important day, which means Jetsun Taranatha's Parinirvana day. So before I explain what is meaning of Parinirvana, I would like to explain a little bit who is Taranatha. So the most important when we thinking about who is Taranatha, we have to think many levels of him, not just like ordinary people is somebody. This is human being, male or female, such social status. It's not only this. He is in Dharmakaya level, of course. He is never separated from our Buddha nature, everyone within everybody, and also for all other trillions universities. In their level, he is fully enlightened Dharmakaya, and in their level, incredible teachings and enlightened activities inconceivable in that level. And then also we have to think about the most high level of bodhisattvas, just almost fully enlightened. In their experience, he is a Sambhogakaya Buddha, and especially he is inseparable of the Kalachagra and Chagra Sambhara, that form and Yidam deity, and also then he specially manifests in other Nirmanakaya realms, more like Yidam deities, even is a Nirmanakaya level. Usually is not appear a deity, meant to be appear as a Nirmanakaya form, as like ordained form, but he has exceptional appearances. He always appear as Yidam deity, and also then he manifests in this human realm. He was in India at the Tripchin Nakposhopa, so the Mahasiddha. I don't know how to say Sanskrit. Is unbelievable, and everybody knows is that one. And then also he many times himself he remembering incredible Mahasiddhas, enlightened beings, many lifetimes he remembering even in this human form. He was born upper Tibet in the Tsang region, and his family members is Ralotsa Dorje Trakpa, which means incredible, well-known tantric master who cares everybody liberate. So Ralotsa, he said, even he killed Ralotsa Dorje Trakpa, which means incredible, well-known tantric master who cares everybody liberate. So Ralotsa, he said, even he kills bodhisattvas. So maybe this is very confusing, but why he killed bodhisattvas? Because for his killing bodhisattvas, perhaps somebody takes 1 eon to reach the more like 10th level bodhisattva, and maybe the Raloza, if he killed them, they're going to be liberated, and much more, like thousands of times faster to liberate and to pass in all the Burmese. Is like that. So it's kill means in ordinary people's eyes is killed, but is not killed really. So he born at that land of the family, and he has so much incredible incredible signs and omens. I'm not going to talk all of them today, but so basically he knew even not only previous life but in previous language, Sanskrit, and he knew without learning he translate many things. So for example, one example, he wrote Dharma History of India. So it is evidence, this is very good evidence today, people using this, even Indians have to rely on this, and of course all Tibetans have to rely on this. And then also his whole life, incredible activities, Dharma activities, non-stopping. If we read his story, it's unbelievable. So like that, and then basically he achieved such high level of Tantrayana master in even that lifetime, even that human form. Yes, reality he is already enlightened, fully enlightened, but even this manifestation is unbelievable and exceptional. So for that reason, as all today's Tibetan traditions, no matter you are Gelugpa or Kargya, Sarkya, Nyangma, doesn't matter, whoever have to use all the collections of empowerment of Taranathas. So Taranatha is not just master of one lineage, but he is a master of all lineage of all Tibetan Buddhism. And not only that, but also India, he does much well known, and even today everybody, and also Mongolia. So when we look in his history, his story is, if Tibetan's story, it seems like he never went to Mongolia, but Mongolia has lost so much story. He spent long time there, and there's places they showing, oh, this is Taranatha seat, this Taranatha teach, this is Taranatha's heart, or this Taranatha's image is everything in Mongolia. So that kind of incredible miracle manifestations. So this is Taranatha. So the Taranatha, he born the next life, he born a Mongolian prince. So this Mongolian prince called Jetsun Damba. So they don't call Taranatha, but they call Jetsun Damba. So Taranatha also Jetsun Damba. Okay, so Taranatha have many names. One is Jetsun Damba. One is Taranatha. Taranatha, he made himself name because that Sanskrit name is not even a Tibetan name. He remembered and himself, and he did himself for himself. And then also he has Ganga Nyangpo and Doreen Gombo, and he has many incredible meanings of the name. So anyway, he has incredible names and incredible manifestations and incredible heritages he left for humanity. Is, the people don't know Taranatha. He is just a Tibetan Lama. But who knows a little bit Taranatha, then everybody sees he is a exceptional Tantrayana master. So why I want to telling you all these things, because if we have a little respect or a little tiny inspiration from his story, so that is such a valuable in our spiritual path, such impact in our life. It's not something you become a billionaire or anything like that, because those things impact is only temporary and samsara benefit. But if we have any good connections with Taranatha, that leads to enlightenment for sure. That leads to the Shambhala for sure. This leads to be able to, we build the capacity to transform this earth, and we have incredible golden age soon. So that's why it's important to remember Taranatha, and as much as read Taranatha's stories. Okay, so if you want stories and you can read, I'm telling you this just very briefly, the essence of his story. Not even essence, but just very tiny drops of the essence. So I hope this is make connection you with Taranatha, and I hope you find many his stories to read. But if you don't find his stories, you can read his writings. But fortunately, we have the Taranatha's the Ngundo we read, and usually we need to read in. The most of them Taranatha wrote, not 100%. Some lamas add something like that, but it's the most majority of the Taranatha wrote. And especially we have Taranatha's that Guru Yoga inside. So this is very special, because Taranatha doesn't exclude any other religion. He sees all of the manifestation of Buddha. So that's why it's so important to understand his view and connecting with his connecting with his this how do you say the enlightened story, enlightened form, and important to connect, and important to hear, important to think about him. Okay, so now what does the Parinirvana means? Okay, Parinirvana means he is already in nirvana. His reality is nirvana. Nirvana means it's not we talking about the Hinayana's nirvana. We're talking about the high level of bodhisattva nirvana, which means the tantric language we call the ultimate union. He always in ultimate union. There is no separated. But his manifestations are according to sentient beings. For instance, for us on this earth, sentient beings for this earth, he is known as Taranatha. And this manifestation, when finish, why finish? Not because of him or he has a limitation, because of our merits have limitation. So that time, our run of our merits, his manifestation is can have to dissolve into the original of himself. So that's we can call Parinirvana. Why this is so important for us? Why we instead his birthday, why we celebrate Parinirvana? Because birthday means he born here. He born here means he show us ordinary human. I mean, not totally ordinary. We are fortunate enough. He has exceptional abilities. We can see this. We can have this story, but still human, which means he still can be the child. Probably cannot walk straight away, cannot talk completely complex subject, and he has sometimes have sick, and sometimes have many obstacles for the activities. Sometimes they then finally have to die. All of them is according to our karmic version. So that is become like this is compare to dissolve back to his original nirvana is, of course, his birthday. Yes, important, because he manifested on this earth that day, but he going to passing back to dissolve back to the original is more powerful. Therefore, we have custom this to we celebrate and remembering, and we practice spiritual path that day, and remembering him and inspired by him, and we to have aspiration to become like him, and so that is going to be success. That's incredible powerful. That's why we do it. That's why we do. Okay, so Parinirvana means that. So that's why when we say die is such a bad connotation, and the using is something very ordinary word. So when we say passing into the nirvana, or we can say passing into the union, like that, it's better language. So we will learn the language as well. So you can practice that as well. So you remember, and next time we have much better activities we should do next year. We have to have preparing more better ones, and we practice more, and we plan advance. So this time we have such many things happened, so we didn't do it at once. But next time definitely we do at once, and then we do every year. So I'm very happy to we able to do this short time, but still we didn't forget completely. So that's very good. And I may prayer all of you join with this. May success or your spiritual path as the most important, and also the worldly activities going to be less obstacles. And if there are obstacles, that also becomes for your practice, becomes your test of practice, and you learn many skills from the challenges. So everything is go the way to the golden age, transformed this world as golden age, and also way to the Parinirvana. We completely actualize our Buddha nature. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so now that we've had our message from Rinpoche, he requested that someone's not muted. Someone, I think you're muted. Please mute. I'm not sure. Yeah, so Rinpoche requested that we all do the Nondro together, and that we do Taranatha's Guru Yoga, because Taranatha wrote the Nondro. So he said that that was the best to do. And we've decided that we will do it all in Tibetan, because it's very unifying for our whole community in all the languages. So I'm just going to bring up the text. I did prepare a version of it. We can see with all of the text. It does have English, but it has the transliteration, which will help most languages. So let me just prepare that. One second. Just have to get the audio for the Tibetan, so please be patient. Sorry.
Uh,
好，出来了。
哎，你也有念的呀？其实他们放明年的也
Somebody's on the not on mute.
你念的有什么不好？我听你念的好了。
Jirgyon de ranyen je jemerge loje tame dung hai bien korvi jawa tamcher momshi ga chonza loyo dunda lungai tarvi bayan zamni judan zamla Walden Zavi Lamaram Boje Dozo Jor Bali Danjun Quadrant Jembur Goni Jibzon Te Gazon Dujang Uda Zarda Sore Chunkora Zamja Gomba Jibjan Yedev Jaya Denya Duza Jan Roha Ganla Manor Lam Tombi Kenjen Juja Jela Surwan Gerwa Kenjim Jali Judu Baje Wando Lijim Dangob Tambaran Jana Nimura Jepi Wakabjem Zanjan Javla Surwan Londo Yandar and Jem Janjib Tondu Jara Darwi Lamla Kum Ajon Amgram Zabab Zama Jabim Zanjan Javla Surwan Kangai Fjanyana Tamba Manda Tena Tabib Tanla Rabshon Zaljama Zakhira Jame Jandona Labzonam Gervaya Zangi Jamla Sorvander Abji Pandem Joni Rambo Chen Rovi Jabje Sanji Kanjim Chabda Ngo Jibzan Jim Gona Kanga Nyampu Jamla Sorvander Ngaka Wampo Dabje Kapshin Ganjana Donyara Losara Wi Tok Artan Chanli Janti Zamza Bandogi Hosan Chela Sorwande Nagoy Number Jerwar Gayam Choy Andanam Joni Tajama Jamso Jem Antun Norvi Toji Yonsag Gavi Jumbem Jola Zorwande Ramjan Jervim Chenze Jambi Yam Tayi Duje Wamshu Jandes Tawam Tardo Jigdu Ganda Zam Chandi Namje Javla Zorwande Kanjiga Jambi Dungar Kanserj Kubi Dena Lamim Jozora Wonje Manga Tonton La Sobi Tavi Lama Namla Zorwande Zorwande Zorjanjen Zavi Lama La Zorwan Zavai Gibi Lama La Zorwande Gibai Janorwa La Zorwan Jebi Shanla Jubar Zorwan De Shanla Nyala Jubar Shinji Lo Nyanga Mamba Server Shinji Lama La Zorwan De Churje La Zorwan De Yabji Du Shinji Lo Zilda Shanyambo La Zorwan Zavlama Dorje Namjura La Zorwan De Jiba Chandi Jurka La Zorwan Tamba Tambu Sanji La Zorwande Churka Dorje Chanche La Zorwande Longa Duje Gorlo La Zorwan Cherka Kaja Taba La Zorwande Churja Samja Zarna La Zorwande Chepchen Dujaba Jimbo La Zorwan Chepchene Dujaba Niba La Zorwande Jajina Lenjaba La Zorwande Panchana La Gumbo La Zorwan Dabjeren Jordana Loza La Zorwande Lama Larje Gumba La Zorwande Lama Jordanamsa La Zorwan Lama Jabjana Yamo La Zorwande Jimjo Darme Gora La Zorwande Kiba Namga Ozer La Zorwan Maji Jarga Jumba La Zorwande Lama Jabdo Zechen La Zorwande Chujen Jayan Zarma La Zorwan Kenjene Jurga Ozer La Zorwande Tome Gamban Jurje La Zorwande Shansem Gerwa Iki La Zorwan Kipzene Yondene Jamso La Zorwande Kenjene Duzam Zanji La Zorwande Jurje Joli Namje La Zorwan Some Nyawa Ganga La Zorwande Jebjen Ganga Lodru La Zorwande Jamya Gomjo Zambo La Zorwan Demjo Namgin Zanje La Zorwande Panje Namga Warzan La Zorwande Lojenerana Baja La Zorwan Vardana Ganga Drumcho La Zorwande Panje Longri Jamso La Zorwande Chabda Jori Gombo La Zorwan Monjang Jene Jamso La Zorwande Kija Lodru Namje La Zorwande Chabjeng Awon Jandi La Zorwan Ngawan Tanzan Namje La Zorwande Ngawan Kibzan Darji La Zorwande Ganzan Chanli Namje La Zorwan Nurdalanda Jamso La Zorwande Komchon Jime Namje La Zorwande Ngawan Jimbe Jamso La Zorwan Ngawai Jujan Baba La Zorwande, Ngawai Junjura Jamso La Zorwande, Ngawai Junjana Jamso La Zorwan. Ngawai Tanbar Abdi La Zorwande, Ngawai Lozam Jenli La Zorwande, Kanchen Jahwala Lodru La Zorwan. Chenchen Zae Lama La Zorwande, Lama La Zorwande, George La Zorwan, Abdi Zu Jinji Lo Ganji Dabi Lami Zonam La Tender Dada Zorwan Devshi. Da soi jian la la ma da da he yi hi san hui xian le ju ber ko jie wa gan de yang da la ma zhen me ju jie hua la long zhou jiang sa da lam yi yong da ra zo ni dur jian chang ge guang bang Nir to go ma nam ga dan yan bi zhen jie dan jie dun de ni zong de jie zhe xiang jie nyang bo ji jie wa de zhou jie du zhen jie de xiang xiao ba dan jie ji ge song de yang dan zhen di dan jie Ngore gerwa juji bongbor dondro gyeche zabjen joni bobi genda dam ji ngabda jibzan zawa dan jebar jibi chuje khwardam lama damba namla jabsam cheo yedam jengor ji la zo namla jabsam cheo Zobi Zangjib Jomdandi Namla Jabzam Cheho Dambi Chu Namla Jabzam Cheho Phobi Genda Namla Jabzam Cheho Kwanro Churkyong Chongma Yeki Jab Shandang Damba Namla Jabzam Cheho Churje Khwardam Lama Damba Namla Jabzam Cheho Yadayim Jengur Ji La Zo Nam La Jiao Zem Jiao Ho Zo Bi Sang Jib Jom Dan Di Nam La Jiao Zem Jiao Dan Bi Ju Nam La Jiao Zem Jiao Pao Bi Gen De Nam La Jiao Zem Jiao Quan Zhuo Ju Jiong Zhong Ma Ye Hi Jib Shan Dang Dan Ba Nam La Jiao Zem Jiao Churje Khwardam Lama Damba Nam La Jiao Zem Jiao Hidam Jengor Ji La Zo Nam La Jiao Zem Jiao Zo Bi Sang Jib Jom Dan Di Nam La Jiao Zem Jiao Tam Bi Chu Nam La Jiao Zem Jiao Pao Bi Gen De Nam La Jiao Zem Jiao Quan Zhuo Ju Jiong Zhong Ma Ye Hi Ji Shan Dang Dan Ba Nam La Jiao Zem Jiao La Ma Dan Gom Jiao Ren Bo Nam Ba Sang Lai Do Zhang Zi Zhang Jiao Zem Jiao Ji Nam Ji Do Ge Jie Xin Ji Lao De Zo La Ma Dan Gom Jiao Ren Bo Ji Nam Ba Sang La Do Zhang Zi Zhang Jiao Zem Jiao Ji Nam Ji Do Ge Jie Xin Ji Lao De Zo La Ma Dan Gom Jiao Ren Bo Ji Nam Ba Sang La Do Zhang Zi Zhang Jiao Zem Jiao Ji Nam Ji Do Ge Jie Xin Ji Lao De Zo Zim chen tam chen ji don de zo bi sang ji ji gong bang do ber sha di che de zo lang do ji nam ju gong ber je Zim chen tam chen ji don de zo bi sang ji ji gong bang do ber sha di che de zo lang do ji nam ju gong ber je Sem chen tam chen ji don de zo bi sang ji ji gong bang do ber sha di che de zo lang do ji nam ju gong ber je Sem chen tam che de wa tam de yi je dang dan ber je ji dung er ji je dang ber ji dung er me bi de wa tam ba dang mam zhe je ji ni ran cha dang ni dang zhe ri dang yo za me ba Nibarajara ji homa so bawa gada sarva dharmi so bawa gado dombi ngale rangabjo Pamli Bama dan Ali Lavi Jenkor Jir dan da Holi Dorje Garor Zirna Tewa Hongi Zamba Teli Onju Bagbaim Choda Zimje Dam Jiji Dujja Zarendu Olatam Te Oda Java Yonsa Jerwa Li Chumdan Di Dorje Zenhwar Kamdo Karo Jarjib Janib Yedorje Dayon Jarwan Zambi Yamlan Jeba Yamodorje Nima Garmo Chuku Dan Doban Zamba Dan Yamberjo Nika Airuba Dan Rambo Jib Janjib Jamba Dorje Dan Bambi Jermo Rongi Jubi Jarwa Jambara Ai Duga Hor Devar Ho Dugi Holi Onju Shobji Zandi Dam Shancha Zenwa Dam Shigi Shanla Iki Jida Zi Nambar Jancha Zai Hoi Vam Ho Nisa Me Barab Tam Jumdan Di Dadan Simja Dam Shigi Kurwa Doma Me Bani Sabi Di Jani Don Jami Zodan Shajan Dabaram Zada So Om Karam Bande Heraga Samaya Manda Balaya Bande Heraga Dinoba Ditanda Dome Bawa Satokayo Me Bawa Anara Dome Bawa Sabokayo Me Bawa Sarva Sadama Mitra Yata Sarva Karma Sazame Zadam Karyangara Ho Ha 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 Ho Bangawanam Bande Heraga Mami Menza Herago Bawa Mahasama Sandua Hom Pada Embombo Dana Magi Mombade Damzilina Garjanya Lama Gombo Jamzoji Sohodor Jem Zambarte Tuje Jembo Donya Jando Izola Do Jam Chergo Son Tu Zawat Nyan la dam se nyan ba dam chem thon lo shao son korwa to ma me ba ni so bi du zhe ni thon zhe mi zo tam che zhang zhang dab xin yi la da so la dur je ze wa yao yang la jar da la je wa li rang ge chao su ni tam dur je ze wa yao yem ji ge son tu da rang ge long a ya se mei hi dur je nam Irmeda Ge Wan De Nyarda Da Dorje Senhua Andra Geni Ndroa Chijang Maluba Teya Salango Bargo Ge Wan De Je Oga Sonama Iki Zozoga Sonama Iki Nishon Damba Nibo Dobar Zhenyi de Zhenye Gaji Nye La Jerhua Ga La Maran Zhen Da Yiga Dorje Zhenje Balan Da De Ganga Gua Zhen Oji Zashi Dong Nye Jie De Nye Ren Zhen Oji Zu Jie Men Zhong Mek Zhe Men Na Ru Ji Bi Tang Da Na Ta Ge La Ma Nye Ma De La Xiang Ca Lo Kyo Na Ma Da Kyo Na Par De Kyo Na Zhou Yi La Ma Kyo Na Nian Da Zhou Zang Ya Kyo Na Gong Bo Kyo Na Xi Bo Ban Da Ding Cho Kyo Na Gong Pa Pen Sem So Ba Ya Kyo Na Ba Xi Ni Da Kyo Na Yon Dam Cho Ge Ni De Kyo Na Chun Ba Kyo Nye Do Kyo Na Man Ba Nam Ji Gong Da Yi Shen Nor Wei Ger Wi Wang Bo Kyo La Do Jiao Sen Chi Ho Huar Dan La Ma Dan Ba Du Sem Ji Zang Ji Ren Bo Ji La Jiao Sem Chi Ho On Ban Zer Pe Mi A Ho Zhe Yong Se Da Ba Wan Qian Se Ji Sa Ji Dan On Ban Zer Ge A Ho Xie Jia Ren Ko Liu Gi Ko Li Wu Se Hong Li Jia Ro Re Re Kar Lun Bo Lon Zhao Lam Xiang Zhen Me Nye Na Wa Lam Chu Zhe Qian Ni Ma La Wa Du Mi Wu La dan me wam jura ban sam so ba gang ya ma chang wa me ban de nye chen chen za wa dan je bar ji chur je war dam la ma dam bar nam da ya dam jin go je la zo zang ji dam jang je zang pa ba nya rang ge zo dam ji bar nam dam kan ro ju jong zhong ma yi hi ji jan dam dam bar nam bar ho je Jini Jinji Labda Sora Da Jana Lunga Yasam Tu Sam Get Soji Ranche Manja Zombo Ganzam Chobi Soji Ba Loi Muni Lama Gomjo Nam Lambar Tuje Wanga Jin Jinji Labda Sora Sajer Huji Shukam Metop Jam Raro lam je nir di vyan banda samji jan la mukde palwa yin roga nam to jan la ju bargo gara yedan rana mandala kanare daya hama ham sordai lami nam jangu jangu bi cha ja jiv sha Lama dambi jam la jam za lo chuna dam je ranga zem na zam ranga zem jang zar dom jo de me na vai manga na zo je ge ya rang re ga je de la yo a me om ku ne dan jan nan ban zar so ba wa arm ko Shande was a me gambam di there was on the bama nearly done. Chen chen za la ma tamba ju subje home ji lambonda oze nyama bam dim dan 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 da la ji bi jari zam yo Tangai shola get be la ma nam zam tre go ba na zo ji ba dan ke hem tar go jo na tam je de he re ga dan dor je pa mo so ye dan la zo tam je chen de de san ji xiang ze jo ji ga yang je zhi hui zhab jiu zhab jie jia ba dang quan zhuo ju jiong zhong mi zhong nam jiang rang rang kor dang zhem zhi huo mi ji gua lai nian jiang song jian de zhe be ju gang lai gang de zhi hua po ni zhong lo de ju gang wu yun zi ba jin Sadang var na lo me ber je tam je gan zhong dang o dang dan song nei to jin dan bi ju zha zhou tu nei o zi de wa jian bu nga za bai chen li mang yi je yang tu nei gen jia ji za la mi zhi wa de Zayang Kondi Nawa Malu Baim Sandan Lami Ki Chom Zam Doga Ludan Lom Jo Jim Ji Dai Tu Sam Zobi Gewa Ji Yo Dan Shob Ji Jang Na Do Bu Ma Zong Wim Chobi Sheb Jo Jel Nyem Ji Ba Dan Zhang nian de wan mi du bi sem jian dang zhou zhu nam gi dao du jian ye dang zhe bai sem ji long jiu gang ji dang da ge ye ji zhe dang mo lam du sang ji xiang zi hua wong kan zhou bi du sam zhou jian zhong hua tam jie ji ye he ran na li jam cho bi zo zhang me zam ji me ke ba cho dai jo bi zer dam ji la mi tu da ran se yer me ba ye me jur ge jom zhe zam de gom san ji gen du la ma ren bo ji tam ju gen du jur je ren bo ji gen den gen du den jo ren bo ji la mai gen du ju jo jer bo ju de ye dam je ke la zang quan zhō zhū jiāng dām jē bō nī rī zhī dōr jiān jiāng jiān jē lā sōr wān dē mū bī wā lā dār dāb shēn jī lō dū bō gō bī zhāng dā dōr jiān jiāng chā bō ndar zē rā kā huā kā chab zhā nām lā gā jā tā bār dān ga tai jian la zhang zhuo zhen zhen jiang tao sam lam de yu bi sim jie la xiang sim rang jie le nian du zi de duan zang dai yam ju do la wang bo dang huang xue la zu la ye zu se an duan ka jie de ne jie zhe ju la di Jan dai ru bi de lu ju cha ba ju de la la rai ngan mu zan bi zu jiang jiang kan lai kan de ge la su wan de sim chen gen ye zan ba ji zhen de jiu jie dan ba de yang zan me jie jie dai kwa la zhen dang jia zu ne su nam bai na zo lu nye na na yang nam ka li zhong nam ki ngo dang nam ki ngang de dan ben jir wa zhen nei zhu zhe jie yang ma yen ju di ke ba zo lai me jiang lan zhen chen li jian nei gang lai gang de za ba zhi ten yang rang ri rang se rup zhe yang ji na yen ge me jiang zhou ni dang zhe don de me ge jian jie la su wan de tao dai gu bi ji xiang ze le jiang jiam ni gen du jie la jiao zhen jie Cho bai tam je er me ngang de bai ram je ne me jiang du gan to lo xia kon di ge wa gan la ji ye rang zhao dong zhe zhe zong la jie ba me chu ji ge la jian jie me nga yang chun guan jian me jie ba ko wa dang zhou wi dong la dou de ju se so re tu he yer me dong de ngo wa ge la me zhang zhen jiu de sem jie ge ji zhen de zhou wi gong bo qiu nie ji ge song du ji zhen ji la ba dang huang jie zhou ber da da ge de so lu lai lan ji de chen jie ba dang ngao lai ring nu ba tan ba dang sim lai o se ye hin cher wa re san dan la mi tar tar xin ji lo la mi zhan zhen tu ga te wa li ho ze re xiong ni da ga ni je tam Cao song tu dang ye he dor jie ye xuan jie lao gang wang jie to ber jie tar xiang wen bi jie ye wang wang ge xiang jie zhen ji zang yue wang ge xiang Nyamjara devi gera yeki dan zame vjoje vjeyi Wayang rezai jana medo judi Jamne jana medo rambo je jala jevjo janda yerme jan Drame nilur dobar jenyi lo Lama janja semji darza Sankar jo kanvi wamja to Lama ranza erme churki nga Sabra landa jembu nganda Jewa dana tamcha da rizan lozer ngarger me ba da nyangje jejan lama lagun Wardan lami damze lani ko wardan lami number tarwal Kaje zamya lota merje jan chemza lebaram tonvi mugu ji lami janla semla jubargo Kiwai ganda yanda lama dam drme jujya warla longsho jan sadan lamji yandan rabzon Durjen janga gombam nyerto go Om Ku Nedan Janai Banzai Sobawa Arma
For this evening, we're just doing the practice to the Guru Yoga. And we will all do the dedication together. Sherab Gyalma will lead us in the dedication. And the next auspicious day, which we all won't miss, is very soon. It's Lama Lutrin's Parinirvana, which is also Sakadawa. It's around the middle of June.
By all these virtuous deeds of accumulated merit, may all beings be rescued from the ocean of samsara, where the tide of aging, sickness, and death is violently active. May this merit help all beings attain Buddhahood and be victorious of all the enemies of deceptive obscurations. By the goodness of what I have just done, may all beings complete the accumulation of merit and wisdom and gain the two sacred bodies. Whatever roots of virtue have been accumulated now or throughout the 3 times, I dedicate them here so that all mother-like beings may attain perfect and complete Buddhahood. Just like the exalted ones, Manjushri and Samantrabhadra practiced, like them, I rejoice in the virtues still to come and fully dedicate them as well. In future lives, may I never be separated from my glorious Lama. May I never be separated from the joy of practicing the precious Dharma. May I accomplish all the enlightened Bhumi levels and paths and attain the Buddhahood of Vajradhara. As long as space remains, as long as beings exist, may I remain and expel their sorrows until they reach Buddhahood. May the precious renunciation arise which has not yet arisen, and may that which has already arisen not degenerate, may it increase. May the precious ethical discipline arise which has not yet arisen, and may that which has already arisen not degenerate, may it increase. May the precious bodhicitta arise, which has not yet arisen, and may that which has already arisen not degenerate, may it increase. May the precious view of emptiness arise, which has not yet arisen, and may that which has already arisen not degenerate, may it increase. May the precious Dharma be respected and remain in this world. The only medicine and cure for suffering, the source of all happiness is the sacred Dharma. By the power of the three bodies of the Buddhas, the immutable truth of Dharma, and by the power of the inseparable union of the Sangha, may all our wishes be fulfilled. Just like the morning sun rising in the sky, may all these teachings of the unsurpassable great secret of all the Buddhas spread and flourish throughout this world. Through the profound aspirations of the Bodhisattva kings of Shambhala, may we manifest the glory of the second golden age in this world. May all of us Dharma brothers and sisters come to enjoy the good fortune of our courage and commitment. Om Svasti, Dharmakaya truth body, primordially free from stains of elaboration, inconceivable treasury of spontaneous clear light, perfect pristine awareness of wisdom and compassion, appearing completely as the body of the deity. Guru Kala Chakra, please protect us. Virtuous friend who with the two dharmas transmits an ocean of nectar, the compassionate blessings of Manjushri and all the victor's children that manifest as a magical display of enlightened activities. Beloved guide of incomparable wisdom, may you live a long and healthy life. Endowed with Samaya, Vajra disciples gather like clouds. Roaring like thunder, the melodious sounds of Sutra and Tantra ring out, and the ambrosial rain that ripens and liberates moistens the earth. May the great lotus garden of the Buddha's teachings flourish for all time. Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night.